Good afternoon and welcome to Twerton Park for this afternoon's National League Scythe fixture between Bath City and Hemel Hempstead. City this afternoon come into the home straight of the league season with just 6 more games to go after what I think everyone would describe as a difficult year. Do they need more points to be sure of National Scythe football next season? Mathematically, yes. But in reality, none of the sides from the bottom are yet getting ready to play the Great Escape over their tannoy. So, 9 points clear of the relegation spot, and I'm sure Darren Way will be keen to end the season in mid-table and on a winning note. But with games to come against Dorking, high-flying Farnborough, a local derby against Chippenham, plus today's games, then those extra points might not come easy. For the visitors, it's been a consistently inconsistent season. Back in October, Hemel were top of the league, but by December, they'd managed to sink their way down to 17th. Now, under new manager Lee Allenson, they've clawed their way back up to 9th. Inconsistency and change seems to follow the Hertfordshire side. They've had 9 changes of manager in the time that City have had just 1. 4 people alone have occupied the Vauxhall Road hot seat since March last year. The Tudors seem to change their boss more often than Henry VIII changed his wives. Bath City Radio, well, we've kept our historical lineup, as myself, Andrew Kerslake, will be joined today by Toby Wellington for full match commentary.
Oh, we are waiting for kickoff. It's going to be Luke Russ who's going to get us started from the centre circle. Most of City's lineup stood on the right-hand side, waiting for what we would assume is a long ball down the right-hand side. It's a slight delay because goalkeeper Jamison Horlick has just had to move a post that was left in after the City warm-up behind the goal.
Unusual. Doesn't normally happen.
Harvey Wiles-Richards trying to javelin his opposition, but the ball back to Greenslade from Russ, and Greenslade up and under rather than forward. And it's going to be a first chance for Hemel to try and put some pressure on the City back line with a long ball forward. But Ewan Clark wins a flick on his Ash, Russ, and looking in behind for Fisher. And you can hear the enthusiasm of stag parties all around here at Twerton Park. Alves down to Russ on the right. Russ looking for Alves, but well intercepted by 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚. As Ewan Clark now has got pressure on him from Tompkins. Looking for options, got Rains on the right, and that's who he goes for. It's a really venomous ball out to him, but Rains does well to bring it in. Now Alves on the right, it's got the overlapping run. Alves cuts inside though. Alves away from a couple. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚 comes in and puts pressure on, and he's dispossessed in the end by the retreating Joe White. As the ball goes forward again, Rains up against Lynch. Rains wins it momentarily. Brosnan gets the ball off of the flick down. It comes to George Williams on the edge of the box. Here's Adinola on the right. He's going to wind up to shoot. It's a low shot that's intercepted by Parcell and cleared. And here comes George Williams, right-footed from the left-hand side. Williams whips it in towards the near post. Up go the heads. It's come all the way through to the back post, and it's over the bar by Tompkins, the centre-back up. It came onto his weaker left foot, and he's blasted it over the top of the bar. It was interesting that they let it go, but here's a tuba forward. Harvey Wiles-Richards comes a long way, but is comfortable in taking it, and he kicks it long, looking for Ewan Clark, but instead is just given the ball straight back to Hemel as Adinola heads down to White. White loses out. Tilson, now Russ, down the left-hand side. Here's Clark. It's a good match-up for him against White, who's a bigger, slower player. Left-footed cross. Adinola dangles a foot at it. Comes to Russ. Left-footed across the box. Is a brilliant ball, but no one there for City. And 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚 is going to clear it away. Ball forward from Horlick is headed away by Fisher. Then Parcell with a weaker header. It comes to Ajayi. Now Matthews Lewis, edge of the City box, goes down under the challenge of Tomlinson. It's a free kick for Hemel. And the referee, I don't know if he's gone to his book here for Ollie Tomlinson.
It was a poor foul to give away, and it is a yellow card for Tomlinson.
Yeah, but it's George Williams who's over it. It's Williams to hit it. It's a good dipping effort, but it's over the bar, and City will have a goal kick. Gets it for City. Tilson back to Rains, under pressure from Brosnan. Hemel are all over City. Brosnan's offside as he receives a pass from Lynch, and City will have a free kick. Brosnan puts it wide anyway. And the ball goes in, and Horlock is the one that's underneath. It comes to Brad Ash, deflects off the back of a player. I think it was George Williams, comes out to Tilson. Tilson out to the left, Parcell loops it back in, right-footed. Ash heads it back across goal, but 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚's underneath it. Doesn't get it too far. Tilson wins the other header. Now Ash again. Ash back inside, looking for room to shoot left-footed. It's a poor effort from Brad Ash, but the City fans come up a little bit because City showing attacking intent for the first time today. 0-0.
Yeah, Ash was just leaning back when he took that shot. He got on a bit of a mazy dribble along the 18-yard line, leant back just as he went for the shot, and it went up and over the goal.
Rains now, left-footed, gets a delivery in towards the back post. It's a really good header by 𝗛𝗓𝗓𝗛𝗓𝗓 because that was going towards Ewan Clark at the back post. City have won it back with Fisher, but given away to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚. Now Tilson. It's very tennis-like, this match at the moment. Greenslade out to Clark on the left. 1v1 against 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗚. Takes it onto his right foot, back out onto his left. Delivers towards the back post. Alex Fisher completely unmarked, chests it down, sets it to Ross. That's a push in the back, and it's a penalty for City. Matthew Achuba came storming into the back of Luke Ross, and a stonewall penalty given by the referee. Excellent football by City, and they've got an opportunity to take the lead.
And that was all as a result of what has been really accumulation of 6 minutes of pressure by City. Those two corners, you could see that the Hemel defence, as we said, was looking rattled, and suddenly they just hadn't recovered from that, and City on both flanks able to put pressure on them, and Russ had his feet swiped away from him, and City now will take a step forward. It's going to be Brad Ash to take the penalty.
Scored 2 in his last 2 before the Torquay game. And it's saved by the keeper off the post. Ash follows in, saved by 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 again. And it's going to be a corner. City denied. A brilliant one-handed save to his right by 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏. Ash had a penalty saved against us for Weymouth at that end a couple of years ago, and he's missed here today. It's a fair play to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏. What a save.
Yeah,
and then
𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏
to get up and make a second block as well.
𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 dived the right way for that. Ash probably didn't get as much power on it as he would have liked, but it was right in the corner of the goal, and 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 did well.
Tipped onto the post by the goalkeeper. City still putting the pressure on. Tomlinson with the header. Tomlinson, as I tried to say it quickly, but it's gone a couple of yards wide. But City, they'll feel that they can get at Hemel now. They've created that opportunity, but not taken it, unfortunately. Now Rains clips it out to the left-hand side where Greenslade stands with some space. Looking for options, overlapping run by Alves. He's got plenty of space to cross here. Alves clips it to the back post. Fisher heads it back across, comes out to Ash, and it's blocked by White, and it's headed away and cleared by Ogungbo, but there's a head injury for 𝗛𝗓𝗓𝗛𝗏, and it's going to be a free kick on the 6-yard line for Hemel.
Yeah, I think he genuinely did get a knock on the head. I don't think that's just trying to stall an attack there.
As the ball goes forward, it's up towards Fisher. It's won by White. Russ has a wild volley. It's going to go high and wide. Tomlinson gets it away. It comes back to White again. Tilson goes in high. It was a dangerous challenge, but one that he won. Russ gets it forward to Ash, and City are coming forward. And I've never seen Jordan Tilson aggressively go into anything, but he did there for sure. Ash on the right-hand side. Ash's right foot delivery. It's a great ball into Russ at the near post, and it's a fantastic header, but it's just wide by City's number 19. And City denied a chance there by the width of the post.
Yep, I think 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏𝗏 got a hand to that, though.
Oh no, I think it went straight into the side netting.
You don't think he got a hand to it? Okay.
Not from my angle, but the width of the post away from giving 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 something really good to think about there. But what a header from Luke Ross that was. It was a tight angle. He's not going to score another goal today from there, but he's the one who launches this one in. Headed away by Parcell. And there's half-time, and the half-time whistle. City will be disappointed not to have the lead. Brad Ash missing a penalty after 35 minutes, saved by 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗏 brilliantly, who then got up to save the second attempt as well. Gets it, crosses early in towards Ash. Ash wins the header, tries a flick on, ends up almost clearing it for Hemel. Alves is able to pick it up. Now Rains. It's a much better start to this half than it was in the first half for the Romans. Rains picks it up. Left-footed volley. It's a really good effort by Joe Rains. And Jameson 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗛𝗏 takes it two-handed comfortably. But it's a really good start to the half by City.
He did exceptionally well there, Rains, because that ball was in mid-air. It was just on the bounce, and I expected him to bring it down, instead of which he went for the shot, and that was on target.
And out to Rains on the right-hand side. City halfway into the Hemel half. It's Alves just inside the right-hand side. He's given it away, and now Matthews Lewis is going to come forward for Hemel, but Alves does well to snap back in and win it. Now he's got Clark left side in the box, left-footed cross into the 6-yard box, cleared by 𝗛𝗓𝗓𝗛𝗏, and it's going to be a corner for City. Ball forward by Parcell. It's going to be Adenola who heads it forward. Now Wiltshire under pressure from Russ. Well won by Luke Russ. Now Ewan Clark has it into the middle of the pitch. Here's Alves. Alves shapes onto his right foot, plays it out to Rains. Rains with a little flick looking for Alves. Alves wins it, goes down under pressure from Ajayi, and it's no penalty, no card for diving, but a corner for City. The referee had judged that it came off of Ajayi last. Well, it's a left-footed delivery. It's going to be Alves, going to in-swinger from the far side. It's in towards the back post. It's a heavy one that Parcell gets underneath and is going to head straight over, and it's going to be a goal kick. Williams on the left and then Lynch playing up through the middle. So they've slightly changed their formation. This ball goes into the chest of Ash. Taken down and Russ wins it. Now Ash is going to run onto this. Wiltshire for a challenge. Wiltshire has a pull at the shirt and takes a challenge in the end that goes for a corner. Ash couldn't quite get his body between Wiltshire and the ball. Wiltshire did well to recover. Alves' ball towards the back post. It's a good one. Parcell at the back post, comes off the post or the keeper. Help towards goal again. Rains has a goal and it's just wide from inside the 6-yard box. A real scramble for City, but the Hemel goal living a charmed life there.
Well, that first one, I think, just bounced off Horlick. It wasn't so much a save, it just basically hit him where he was standing.
I couldn't tell if it was him or the post, the way it like pinged back up off of it.
I think certainly the first one was off him. Whether the second then came back off the post, I don't know. But the ball pinging around there. Certainly in the second period, you feel Hemel not pressing as well as they did in the first half.
And the ball goes forward from their goalkeeper, and Tompkins has got to Ogumbo. It's a brilliant save by Harvey Wells-Richards at the back post with his legs and cleared away by Greenslade. City get away with one there. It was Tompkins who headed it back across, and it was Ogumbo, the left back, who came flying in. Tompkins with a poor cross is going to go a long way beyond the back post, and Joe Rains will be able to clear in the catchment area they're in. Players will go and come and change all over. Long throw into the box by Lynch again, headed away by Tomlinson. Lynch down to Ajayi. Now White helped in by Tompkins, unable to get it into anyone. Ajayi has a goal on the volley. That's going to go over, and it's going to be a goal kick for City. 25 minutes of the second half gone. Long throw from Lynch in towards the 6-yard box, unable to win a flick on their Hemel, and it's a stab goalwards by Smith that goes a couple of yards wide. Two changes in the space of a minute here, but Mitch Beardmore is going to come on.
It's Elliot Freer now. There was a little delay there in the moment as Jordan Alves is going to be going off.
It's won by Russ in between two players, sets down from Fisher to Freer. Ball forward. It's going to be Tilson who heads it forward to Ash. Lovely little 1-2. Tilson has it back again, delivers left-footed into the middle of the box. Beardmore attacks it, gets it on target, and it's a comfortable save from Horlick, but good attacking of the ball by Beardmore. Adenola still down on the halfway line for Hemel. It's Tilson who has it for City on the halfway line, helps it forward to Fisher. Adenola's now back up for Hemel. Beardmore goes away from Wiltshire. Beardmore charging down the right-hand side, looks to go inside Ogumbo, and Ogumbo tries to play it back to his goalkeeper, and ironic cheers as he puts it straight out for a goal kick. And Elliot Freer, for the first time, going to be stood over a dead ball. His delivery, left-footed, in towards the back post, over Horlick, who gets a fingertip on it. Got it away from Parcell. Rains trying to watch it out for another corner, unable to do so, and Matthews-Lewis is going to play it down the right-hand side for Hemel. Williams gets it under control. Good touch and gets it to Adenola, but Kieran Parcell's done brilliantly to come back and put him under pressure. But it's going to be a yellow card here for Kieran Parcell. Cynical foul from the captain, because Adenola was, I think, just about to get away from him. And City, their second yellow card of the game, and it's Kieran Parcell.
Yeah, referee had his yellow card out before Adenola even hit the ground.
It was very cynical by Kieran Parcell. Lynch to take it. Big throw into the near post again. Again, it's won by a City player, and then Harvey Wells-Richards comes out and grabs the ball at the first attempt he can, and a quick quick goal kick out of the hands of Harvey Wells-Richards up to Beardmore in the box. Beardmore goes down, free kick against Beardmore. I think for a push on Wiltshire, I'm not 100% sure, but the referee's given a free kick to the Tudors, and they now have a chance to make their final sub.
You get the feeling that the referee has given every penalty he's going to give today.
There it is, into Tilson, back to Rains. Back into Tilson again. Lots of space here for Tilson. Goes up towards Fisher at the back post, comes down towards Russ Fisher gets it inside the box, couldn't bring it under control, but does well to tap it out to Freer. Freer now from the byline, left-footed cross into the middle of the box, cleared away by Smith, and now up towards Hemel's front man, Oliver Lynch, who's going to chase it down the right-hand side, but City able to defend it with Parcell and Tomlinson. Lynch with the throw. He's definitely come onto the pitch. Referee didn't see it, but it's headed away by Parcell. White helps it back into the box. It's Ajayi who lashes his left foot at it, up and under, high, wide. Looking for Beardmore. Rains goes in and gets it instead. Here's Ash. Ash has got Rains on the outside, needs to use him. Waited a little bit too long, but Rains has it inside the box, right-hand side. Looking for room to cross. Left-footed cross up towards Tilson, who's got it in the box. Sets it back. Here's Mitch Beardmore. Takes a deflection off the post. How has that not gone in? And it's come back out to Rains on the right-hand side. I don't know who it hit or how it hit him, because Beardmore's effort was going miles wide. And then a free kick against Rains on the left-hand side. Well, it hit someone because Beardmore's effort was going about 10 yards wide, and it just flicked off someone and it hit the post. And City denied by, again, the width of the post here today. They have been unlucky. Horlick's penalty save onto the post, that's hit the post. Russ hit the outside of the post in the first half. They've been the better team, but just can't find a way in. It's 3 or 4 players marking them for Hemel. It's in towards Fisher, helped away by Lynch, and then Wiltshire comes out as far as Russ. Russ wanted to hit that, couldn't. Floats it in towards Fisher at the back post, and Adinola flicks it out. It's going to be a corner for City. City looking for a winner. Left hand raised. Here it comes. Elliot Freer in towards the back post. Rising was Parcell. Comes to Ash. Out on the right hand side. He's managed to keep it in play here for City. Ash floats it in towards the back post towards Tilson. Comes down as far as Parcell. Hits it, and right footed. It's going to spin wide. And that might just be the end for City. It's been pretty decent for Hemel in goal. I don't know who else you could give it to, but referee blows the final whistle. That's it. City somehow unable to win despite having a penalty, hitting the post and heading just wide through Luke Russ. City will take the points as they continue to move further and further away from the threat of relegation. But it's City 0, Hemel 0 as a final score here. And Andrew, it's probably about the right result. If City weren't going to win it, they definitely didn't deserve to lose it.
No, I mean, they struggled, as we said earlier, for that first 25 minutes. Hemel Hempstead pretty much dominated that. They were quick to the challenge. City couldn't really make any headway. And then on about the half-hour mark, that changed quite a lot. City pressed forward at a couple of corners in quick succession. Then came the penalty, which was well saved by Horlock. And then the second half really belonged to City, and so often we've described them as having good possession but no shots on target. That wasn't the case in this second half. They did have opportunities, and probably you'd say they were pretty unfortunate not to score.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those where they never had a really clear opportunity necessarily, but because the one that hit the post was a massive deflection. The penalty miss, obviously, that was, you know, first half happened a long time ago. City will be disappointed they couldn't create a clear-cut opportunity, I think. I think that'll be almost a bigger disappointment than not being able to score in a way.
Yep, but it was a creditable performance. 1,400 in here today, which is an absolutely cracking gate. There was no special event on particularly.
Foundation Day.
But, you know, good attendance. And, again, City, you feel that they just didn't quite have that edge that they need. And I'm sure that will be in Darren Way's mind when he thinks of player recruitment and next season. Thank you very much for being with us. It finished at 0-0 in front of a bumper gate of 1,400. We've enjoyed you being with us. Do try and get up to Hampton and Richmond. It's not too far. Nice little trip up the M3. Lovely ground to go to. If you can't, we'll be with you next Saturday.